Good day, everyone, and welcome. My name is Susan, and we're going to have a nice little short Pilates class today. All right, so first of all, we're going to go through the breathing before we start. All right, so I'm using a yoga mat. Pilates, you can have a thicker mat if that's a little bit more comfortable for you. So again, listen to your body, do what you can. We're going to try and do sets of just 4 and hold for 4. If you can only manage 1 or 2, that's okay, all right? So the breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. When you exhale, I want you to engage your core muscles, your abdominals. So basically suck your gut in. So you're gonna inhale and exhale, suck your gut in, all right? The exhale can be loud and forceful, like the letter H in hollow, or pretend you're blowing out a candle or maybe fogging up a window. So every breath is the same, so try not to hold your breath. I'll remind you, don't worry. All right, so Pilates stance, heels together, feet into a V, all right? So the first 5 exhales only, I want thighs tight, pelvic floor, bring it up, buttocks tight, belly button to spine, and visualize you've got a belt and you're tightening those ribs. So basically all I want you to do is just squeeze everything as tight as you can. On the exhale only, just for the first 5. So relax the shoulders, standing tall, and being aware of your posture, of course. Ready? Let's go. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. And engage. Squeeze everything as tight as you can. Keep breathing. And again, squeeze everything. One more. These are called pillars or press points. Again, squeeze. And relax. Release the heels, roll the shoulders up. So we do little stretches in between every move. I'll cue you on that as well, and that would be just normal breathing. We want to release the tension as it accumulates. So let's get started. So the next few moves are just warm up. All right, so I want you to focus just on belly button to spine for the rest of the warm-up, the rest of the class. So every time you exhale, suck that gut in, all right? Let's go. Inhale up. And up. So it's a nice way to warm the body up and also get a little rhythm going with that breath. Just get the breath going. One more time, up. Nice little warm up for the shoulders as well. Now, if anything we do is going to cause you pain or not feel good, think about it before you try it, and remember you don't have to do it. Roll the shoulders out. All right, so let's do some nice calf raises. So basically what you're going to do is come up on the balls of the feet and come down. All right, so arms can be to the side of the body with helping with your balance, or if you want, you can bring them up to the ceiling, which is what I will do. So find your little focal point on the floor. Stare at it, it'll help you focus and help you with your balance. And up, inhale, exhale, and up. Keep going all the way, inhale up. 2 more, up, inhale. Really working the strength of the toes, the feet, the ankles, and those lovely calves. And again, up and stay. Breathe. Come down slowly. Roll the shoulders up. Now release the ankles. Shake the legs out. Roll it out. This is normal breathing. Shake, release those calves right away. All right, lovely. Arms to the side of the body. Make sure that you can have your legs a little bit further apart. Make sure you're anchored to the floor. So inhale, arms back, look over the right shoulder. Exhale, look forward, arms down. And to the left, I'll move a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And so this is a gentle warm up for the shoulders. Again, a gentle stretch for the neck and releasing the tight chest, the pectorals. One more on both sides. And that's it. Down, roll it out, roll the shoulders out. All right, and let's do another one today. So we're going to do one called marching. All right, so this is going to be focusing on your balance as well. and working some quads and some hips. So let me show you this one first. So we're going to start with the right leg. You're going to inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, and so this is basically just think of marching, but depending on how you feel and how strong you are, you can bring your knee up here, you can bring it up a little higher if you want. Be very aware of your balance though, all right? So another tip, stare at the spot on the floor in front of you. It will help you with your balance, all right? Don't look around, just stare at that spot. Roll the shoulders out, relax. Now the arms, we're gonna use the arms as well. So when you bring the right knee up, you're gonna bring the left arm all the way and come down. All right, so let's try it. Again, right arm, left arm up, right leg, right knee, go, inhale. And nice and slow. Left knee, right arm. If you find you're getting a bit wobbly, just don't lift your knee up as high, that's all. Remember breathing, belly button to spine on the exhale. And again. One more time, whatever side you're on. Bring it down. All right, roll it out, shake the legs out. Okay, let's do one more. This is just the warm-up. All right. Now, the next one here we're going to do is really focusing on our balance again. So you're going to take the right leg, you're going to lift it up and down. That's it. Nothing else is moving. You can have your arms to the side, or if you want to go a little further with this one, you can do genie arms if you want. Make sure you're standing tall, always being aware of your posture. Get that left foot nice and anchored into the floor. Now here again, just get the foot off the floor. It doesn't matter how high. Ready? So arms out to the side if you want. Let's go. Inhale. And you can tap your toe or hover. Inhale. Try to relax the leg you're standing on. Focus on the one you're lifting. And up. Now the next time your knee is up, stay, breathe. And come down, release, shake it out, roll it out. Let's try this side here. Get that right foot nice and anchored. Again, just do what you can. If you can only manage one and after that you get a bit wobbly, stop and rest. Don't be shy. All right, go. Inhale. And two more, and up. Try to relax the leg you're standing on. And the next time your left one is up, stay, breathe. One more. And come down. Perfect. Shake it out. Roll out the shoulders. Shake it all out. All right, so we're going to start right onto our backs. So everybody down onto the floor. Now, I always provide these little pads for my students. This is basically a Pilates mat that I just cut up. Unless you have a Pilates mat, if you feel you need a little extra padding, you can use like a little towel or something like that if you need it for your underneath your hips, your knees, or your wrists. So again, so from here, we're going to start with our getting our legs up to the ceiling. So again, it takes a lot of core strength. So first of all, we're going to do two stretches. This is just normal breathing. The first one is bringing your knees up, give yourself a big hug. And this is releasing that lower back, stretching your spine. And then the other stretch is just stretching your legs out. You can put your arms over your head or along the side and just stretch that body out. This is all normal breathing. So this is the go-to stretches that we do when we're on our back. Now, while you're stretching, let me show you what we're going to do. So we're going to get our legs up to the ceiling. We're going to do an open V. You're going to open your legs only as wide as the mat. You're going to inhale, heel up. Exhale, point the toes as you bring your legs together. Now, getting your legs up to the ceiling takes a lot of core strength. If you have a hard time, I have these straps that I offer as well. You can use a little strap, a belt, a rope, anything that is long enough. This is about 2 meters. So if you have a hard time getting your legs up, having a little strap will help support your legs, and you can just do it like this.
Use the strap to help you keep your legs up if you don't have the core strength. And don't worry about using the strap. Most people start with the strap. It doesn't take long to get that core strength. Remember, our legs are pretty heavy. So, that being said, let me just organize myself here. So, ready? Let's go. Everybody up. Put your arms out wherever you want them to be. Make sure your back is anchored. Let's go. Inhale, open, in, and close. Breathe. Only as wide as the mat. You don't have to open them up too wide. So this is working again, abdominal strength and inner thighs. Inhale. And keep going. Inhale. One more. Open. Now the next time they're open, stay. Breathe. One more. Close, bend, and hug. Get right into your stretch. This is, again, whenever we stretch, it's normal breathing. Slow down the heart rate. Slow down your breathing. Release the tension. Stretch it out. Take a quick full body stretch if you feel you need it, absolutely. All right, because we're going to do a couple more while we're here. So the next one we're going to do is called the scissor. So let me show you this one here. Legs are going to come up, all right? I'm going to inhale as I bring one leg down, and then I'm going to do the other leg. Now, depending on how you feel right now, if you're not very strong, you can just go, just have a little scissor. If you're a little stronger, you can go a little further. If you're a little stronger than that, you can come all the way down. All right? And if you're going to use your strap, kind of hard to use a strap with both legs, so that might not work. So again, just give it, even if it's just you're moving a little bit. If you feel that you need to bend your knees a bit, absolutely, you can do that if you'd like. So, that being said, adjust your back and shoulders, put your arms out wherever you need them to be to anchor yourself. And right leg, go. Inhale. Heel down, toe up. Left. And try to relax. Again, we want to work with control and precision. So even if you just do a couple of moves, and if they're done well, that's all you need to do. But once you start losing control, that means your body's getting tired. That means you need to stop and rest. So don't be shy. And 2 more. And inhale down. Now, the next time your leg is down, whatever leg it is, find a place to keep it and breathe. Come up, other side. And up, bend, and rest. Now that you should have felt. Remember, our legs are very heavy. It takes a lot of core strength, just let alone just getting them up, then you got to move them around. And take a second to make sure you stretch that body. It feels really good to stretch yourself out. Releasing the thighs, the hip flexors, the belly, your abdominals, of course. All right, so we're going to do one more. So this one here is called tic-tac-toe. So let me show you this one here. So make sure that your back is nice and anchored. Wiggle around, make sure you're comfortable. And put your arms out wherever you want them to be. So let me show you this one here. I'm going to make sure you can see what I'm doing. So my legs are going to be in this position. It's called a table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to inhale as I kick out. Exhale here. Now I'm going to roll gently a little bit to the right. I'm going to kick out. All right. So center. And this is just a demo. And then I'm going to, when I roll to the side, a little bit of my body's coming off the floor. All right. You don't have to go far. And then you're going to kick out. When you do this, this is working abdominals, but it's also working the obliques, the muscles along the side of your body, and some lower back as well. So let's see what we can do here. We're just going to do a few of these. So take it easy, do what you can, of course. Into table, and inhale out. Exhale. To the left. Inhale. And center again. Right. Inhale. Keep going. stick your legs out a little bit higher. You don't have to have them too low. This one is challenging enough as it is. And inhale. To the right. And I'd like you to do all three again, whatever position, wherever you are right now. Do 3 more. Exhale. And I'm doing 1 more out here. And that's it. Feet on the floor and rest. Stretch those legs out. The hug and the stretch are the 2 go-to stretches again. It doesn't matter what order. Make sure you do them both because it feels really good. Just gives your body time to release. Slow the breath down. Stretch that belly out. And don't forget to release that lower back and your spine. Lovely. Okay, so from here, we're going to get ourselves up into a seated position. All right, so come up very slowly. All right, perfect. So let's get off our backs for a little while. All right, so what we're going to do here is what they call rolling or open leg rocker. So let me show you this one here. So first of all, let's roll the shoulders out. Just roll the shoulders out. Just relax. Slow things down. All right. So I'm going to give you a couple of ways to do this one here. So again, our Pilates practice, the 5 principles for the Pilates practice: centering, concentration, breathing, control, and precision. Those 5 things. The breathing is so important. It helps control your movements, all right, so that you don't end up holding your breath. So that same breath, inhale completely, always, all right? So that's your little reminder. So again here, let me show you this one here. So open leg rocker. I'm going to hold on to the back of the legs, pardon me. I'm going to rock back. So I'm going to give you a couple of ways to do this. I'm going to inhale, right leg up and down. Now, make sure your back stays straight and your head is level with your spine, that your neck is long and you're looking forward or look up to the ceiling, that's fine. So try not to bow your head around your shoulders. I want you to use the strength of your back muscles, your spine, along with your abdominals to help you keep you nice and level so you're balanced and you don't roll over. That happens sometimes too. So again, if you can't get your leg up here, even if you just manage to stay here and not even move, that's okay too. So let's start with our lovely open leg rocker. Rocking up, right leg only, go, inhale. And so holding on to the back of the legs is good. Just kind of gives you a little bit more security. Now, as you get a bit stronger, you can release one arm, and eventually you can release both. But make sure you hold on so that you don't roll over. All right, again, inhale up. And the next time you're up, if you can, stay. Come down, come forward, pull yourself up if you need to. Now we're going to rest very gently. Just let your knees fall open, bow your head, round your shoulders, round your back, and rest. So whenever we do any seated positions, this is where you can come to rest. So you're just going to release everything. Any tension you feel, let it go. This is normal breathing. All right, so, excuse me, let's roll the shoulders out, and let's try the other side now. So, shall we do it together? See what you can do with this side, even if you manage one. If it's done well, you're good to go. We're going to try to do a few of them now. Ready? Left one, go. Inhale up. And try and relax. Now, the next time your leg is up, if you can, stay. Breathe. Come down, slowly grab your legs, very gently go into your little rest. And just relax, slow it down. All right, now roll the shoulders out because now we have to do both legs. So, all right, see if you've got any gas left in the tank. See what you can do. We're going to do 4 of them and we're going to hold for 4. So I'm just giving you the heads up for that. All right, so hold on to the back of the legs. Rock up. Go. Inhale. And up. Perfectly balanced. Hold on to the legs.
breath. Now the next time you're up, stay. Come down, grab your legs if you're tired, come forward now and gently rest. Excuse me. Pardon me. All right, come up and roll the shoulders out. All right, lovely. So what we're going to do now is we're going to lay on our side. We're going to work some hips. All right, so this is where this little pad comes in. Just to put a little extra padding underneath your hip if you need to. So just being aware of that. All right, and because it doesn't matter how much padding we have in our bodies, that floor is still hard and our bones find the floor. So what we're going to do here now is you're going to come onto the length of the mat. All right, so again, you can rest your head in your hand, or if you want, you can have your head all the way down here. Now the bottom knee is bent. Try to make sure the side of your body is anchored to the floor, all right? Hips are nice and lined up, and what I mean by that is you're not all crooked and you're not all, too far back. Trying to line things up just to keep an eye on that lower back, keep it nice and safe. So what we're going to do here now is it's just the leg lift. So you're going to get the leg up and down as best as you can. If you can't get it up to the ceiling, don't worry about it. Just go wherever you can. And if you find that you need to bend your knee a bit, absolutely. Now, this is all about the muscles around the hip. So take it easy. If your hip gives you a little bit of grief, do what you can, all right? Now, I'm going to get my leg up. If you can't get your leg up to the ceiling, just get it up wherever you can. Put your hand on the floor. This is your little kickstand or your stabilizer. This will help keep you from wobbling around. Let's go. Inhale up, heel up, toe down. Try to relax your bottom leg that's bent and up. And so just engaging, starting to really work all the muscles around the hip, getting into the pelvic floor area, the glute, lower back, of course, abdominals, quads, hamstrings, but focusing on the muscles around the hip. And again, up. Inhale up. And toe down. The next time you're up, stay. Breathe. One more breath. Bring it down. Now we're going to rest. Take the top knee, put it on the floor in front of the bottom knee. Stretch the bottom leg out. Come all the way down and rest. So this is our go-to rest whenever we do any hip on the side like this. This is a beautiful, nice little stretch for your hip and your thigh. And always make sure you straighten that bottom leg as well. Okay, we're not quite done yet, so let's keep going. Now, back into position. Again, make sure the side of your body's anchored, bottom leg is nice and stable, kickstand is down. So what we're going to do here now is you're going to bring your leg out to about 1 o'clock. We're going to do some nice little circles. All right, so again here, take it easy. We're going to do both directions. So the size of the circle doesn't matter, all right? If you're not very strong, or you're not really sure what you're doing, just do a little circle. That's it. If you're a little stronger and you want to draw a bigger circle, absolutely. But if you do that, if you do a bigger circle, make sure your body doesn't move. I don't want any movement. You are stuck to the floor. So if you do a circle and you start kind of wiggling around, your circle is way too big. All right? You are anchored. Focus on exactly what you're doing, part of the body you're working with. So bring it out to 1 o'clock. Pardon me. And let's go. Inhale around. Exhale, pause. You have to stop to take a breath anyway, so you always have to pause just briefly. Inhale around. Keep going. Round. And that's the last one. Take a little rest. Bring the knee down. Take a quick little rest. We're going to do the same leg, other direction. That's a quick little rest to come back up. All right, so other direction and round. And adjust the size of your circle depending on how your leg and your hip feels. And if it's a little too intense, just stop and rest. Don't be shy. Always listening to your body, paying attention to how you move, how you feel, what you're doing. That's the last one. Rest. And take a little rest.
Come down here, rest your upper body as well. Okay, so from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go onto our bellies. So this is a nice transition to the other hip. So we're gonna do what they call heel beats. So roll, straighten your legs, roll onto your belly. All right, now, pelvis and hips anchored to the floor. You can rest your chin on your stacked hands or you can lift your head up. What we're gonna do here is you're gonna keep your knees on the floor, your feet are gonna come slightly off and you're gonna kick your heels. So make sure your feet are close to the floor, not way up here. And this is gonna be working, these are called heel beats, and we're gonna focus on our glutes, our buttocks. So let's do about 6 of them, all right? So I want you to kick your heels as fast as you can, but the breath is the same, slow breath. Ready? Go. Inhale. If you kick your heels, it's too intense, just don't kick them as fast. But this is engaging, isolating our buttocks, our glutes. Just paying a little attention to that part of our body. Keep breathing. Two more breaths. And that's it. Relax, let them go. Just relax your legs, let them go limp. Relax your glutes. Slow that breath down. All right, so we're gonna get into a nice little stretch called the shell before we get to the other hip. So very carefully. Now, get into this stretch slowly because your back might be a little tight, so don't rush it. Come up very slowly. Open up your knees and just very carefully lean back. You can rest on your forearms just backward. You don't have to put your head on the floor. And this nice little stretch is called the shell. So it's a really nice full body stretch, but at this point we want to release our back, your spine, and your hips and your glutes. All right, so shall we go to the other hip? Come up very slowly. Now remember, moving slowly and carefully, there's no rush. It's not a race. Now, let's try the other hip. So again, set yourself up that you're comfortable and come all the way down. All right. So take a second, adjust yourself. Now, side of the body's nice and anchored, bottom knee is bent, top leg is straight, hips are lined up as best you can. Again, so being aware that you're not all twisted forward and all crooked, try to be nice and straight if you can, all right? Kickstand is down, let's go. Inhale up, and then if you go too high and it really doesn't feel good, then just don't go as high. There's so much room to make little adjustments, so you can find a place that you can manage. Follow the rhythm of the breath. Again, the breath is there to guide you and help you control your movement. So don't hold your breath. Up. Next time you're up, stay. Breathe. Bring it down slowly, bring the knee on the floor in front of the other knee, the bottom knee, stretch it out, and then come all the way down and rest. Just holding your head up like this is working your upper body. Our head weighs about 11 pounds, so just holding your head up, right? That's why you rest everything. So, shall we keep going? All right, bend the bottom knee, straighten it, make sure you line things up. 1 o'clock, let's do our little circles. Ready? Go. Inhale. Inhale around. And again, just reduce the size of the circle if it's a little bit too much. If you're getting tired, we're only doing another one. One more. And then rest. Put the knee on the floor, take a quick little rest. Stretch the bottom leg out a little bit if you need to. Now, the little rest that we take, little breaks, they're not long. It's just enough time to slow things down and release that tension. So shall we get back into position? Straighten everything out. Same leg, other direction now. Inhale around. Big breath. Inhale. Exhale. And good. 2 more. Pilates is all about strengthening our bodies, nice and strong, and that's it. Rest.
Now, I want you to stack your knees. We're going to roll onto our backs. We're going to do a lovely stretch called the reverse pigeon. So very gently roll onto your back. Adjust your back and shoulders. This is just a stretch, so normal breathing for this one here. Left leg up. Keep your knee bent. Take the right foot. Use your hands. Put your foot on top of the knee. One hand behind the knee, one behind the thigh. This is, again, normal breathing. And just gently pull, very gently. This is a very deep dynamic stretch for the right hip area, the whole area. So if you find that you need a deeper stretch, you can pull a little bit more if you want. Now the left leg, you can have it straight, you can bend it. If you want to put your left foot on the floor and maybe grab your knee with both hands, absolutely. Pardon me. Beautiful stretch. And then when you're ready, we're going to go to the other side. Now, if you find that one side of your body maybe needs a little bit of a deeper stretch, you can go as far as you want. Your body will let you know what it needs. So be very gentle. This, like I said, this is a really nice stretch to release the discomfort of a tight sciatic nerve as well. We do this in our yoga class as well, the reverse pigeon. And then I want you to do the two other stretches that we do, the hug and the full body. Nice little hug. If you want to rock a little bit, absolutely, you can do that. Releasing that lower back, lengthening your spine. And then don't forget the full body stretch. All right, lovely. Perfect. Okay, so once you're done your little stretches, I'd like you to bring yourself up into a seated position, and then we're going to get onto our hands and knees. So come up very slowly. All right. Now, any way you can, carefully. Let's get into this position here now. So, now this is called the table, this position here. So let's do a couple of cat and cows before we go any further. Again, this is normal breathing. Head up, sacrum up, C-scoop, spine. And then arch the back, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Let's do a few of these. We do a lot of this in our yoga as well, but in Pilates it's just a stretch. Lengthening the spine, really stretching that lower back out. When you come up, you get a beautiful stretch into your chest, into your abdominals, into your belly. One more. And up. All right, perfect. Okay, now if your arms, holding yourself up, if your wrists are getting tired, take a second to shake them out if you need to, because we're going to stay here a little bit longer. So again, and also, we're going to work on our Superman, so let me show you this one here. What we're going to do here is you're going to reach out with the right leg and the left arm. So let me give you a little demo. You can inhale up and then exhale down. Now, this is working upper body, lower body coordination. When you bring your arm and leg up, level to your back is fine, lower is just fine. All right? Whatever you can manage. Now, remember, right arm is supporting your upper body, so make sure it's nice and straight. Fingers are spread. Left knee and hip is supporting your lower body. Make sure they're nice and lined up. Head is level with your spine. You should be looking at the floor. Shall we try together? Go. Inhale up. And you can tap or hover on the way down. Keep going. Inhale. And this here is working. You can feel your abdominals, your lower back, your glutes. Inhale. And balance, coordination, strength. One more time up and stay. Breathe. Good. One more. Come down. Knee on the floor. Go into your little shell quickly. Shake that arm out if it's tired. Take a little rest. Even though Pilates is not designed as a cardio, it gets your heart rate up a little bit here and there. So that's why it's important that we slow it down. I'm just turning around so I can show you what we're doing. So now we're going to do the other side. So again, left arm is supporting your body, your upper body, right knee and hip. Reach out with the right arm, left leg. Everybody good? Let's go. Inhale up. And concentrate. Focus on what you're doing. And up. Again, up.
Next time you're up, stay, breathe. Come down, knee on the floor. Open up the knees a bit wider and go into your little shell and rest. Take a little rest, bow your head. Lovely. All right. Okay, so we're going to do one more while we're here. So now we're going to do something. This one is a little bit tougher to do. So it's our high plank. So let me show you this one here. Again, working a lot of upper body strength, biceps, triceps, shoulders, upper back, chest. So I'm going to give you 2 ways to do this one here. So this is our yoga, or our, Pilates plank. So the deeper version is arms are nice and lined up, hips are down, plank. Now, if you find that you're not that strong, put your knees on the floor, keep your hips down and do it this way. All right, you're still getting the benefit of working upper body. But if you're not that strong, put your knees on the floor, but keep your back straight, bring your hips down. Don't stick your tail up. So, this is one version, right like this. See, my arms are nice and lined up, and this is the deeper version. So I'll do the deeper version. You can do the modified. And in position, everybody ready? Start breathing. One more breath. Knees on the floor. Very slowly go into your shell. Open up your knees gently and rest. Rest. Move your fingers and hands around if your wrists are a little tight while you're here. That's why you're resting. Lovely. Perfect. Okay. Everybody back up. Now, we're going to get ourselves up to standing. So any way you can, let's go. And let's get off the floor. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to do a little cool down, and we're almost done. So I want you to take a nice big V. I'll stand back here so you can see what I'm doing here. All right, so this next one here is called the lumberjack. So the lumberjack is designed to really get your motor running, really get you going. So make sure your feet are nice and anchored, your legs are nice and wide. So let me show you this one first. I'm going to lace my fingers together. I'm going to inhale as I come up. I'm going to lean back. I'm going to exhale and swing. Bend the knees, push yourself up, straighten your legs. All right, so again, be careful this doesn't make you dizzy. When you swing down, if it finds a little too much, just don't swing as far or just come out and stop. All right, so I'd like to do 5 of these. Lumberjack, visualize you chopping some wood. All right, so just do what you can. Let's go. Inhale up. Exhale, swing. Bend the knees, push yourself up, straighten those legs as you come up. And chop that wood up. And up. Designed to energize you. Do a few of these in the morning. This will wake you up. One more. And all the way. And that's the last one. Then the knees come up very slowly so you don't get dizzy. All right, roll the shoulders out. All right, so stay in this position here. The rest of the what we're doing is just a cool down, so it's normal breathing. So just go back to your normal breathing. Right arm up and lean. I'm going to lean to the left. This is our bilateral stretch. A nice lengthening of the whole right side of your body, a nice lateral flexion of the spine as well. Come up, use your abdominals to help you move. Let's go all the way to the other side. And just go as far as you want. You don't have to lean very far, just until you feel that nice little stretch. That's all it is just a stretch. Arms out here. And all the way, reach the ceiling. Now from here, we're going to do a V lateral stretch, a V lateral split, I should say, hinging up the hips. Now, if you can, come all the way down, fingertips, knuckles, hands on the floor. If this makes you dizzy, put your hands on your knees and just come halfway. This is just a stretch.
If you find that you need to bend your knees if you need to. Otherwise, try and keep them straight. Now walk your hands to the left and get that really nice stretch. The left hamstring, right side of the body, inner thigh of the right leg. Walk your hands to center, wander over to the other side until you find a stretch that feels good for you. Come to center, bend the knees, come up very slowly. Reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. And legs together. Give yourself a big hug for doing this, for coming out today, and a clap and we're done. All right, so that was our nice little Pilates class. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, you do what you can, right? So my name is Susan, and it's the end of June now, so thank you for joining me. And because we're not having any classes all summer, we'll see what we can do together on this platform, all right? So take it easy, get outside and play. All right, thanks for joining me.